What's up? What's up? It's your boy Clean Style Blaze, and we back at it with Yeee TV, another fucking podcast. We're rolling with the boys, man, the Uptown homies for Pixley.
Yes, sir, gangland.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker.
That's my boy Demon right here. Hey, I got the pleasure of meeting him today. It's the first time ever. You know, cool ass homie and shit. But I got a question I always ask all my guests, dog. Who is Demon?
Who is Demon? He's just a small town boy that fucking with big dreams, pretty much.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but active as fuck.
Let's start from the roots of Demon, right? Who was Demon and who was he as a kid, man? Were you a social kid? Were you a kid like were you a kid that kind of like stood on his own? Like, who were you as a kid?
Yeah, as a kid, I mean, I was always like a shy kid, but I was more into sports and shit.
Yeah. What sports were you playing?
I played fucking soccer. I used to play basketball, but not on like no team or anything.
Yeah,
and
just on the streets with the homies.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah.
And then I did football for like a year.
Yeah. Pop Warner football, like tackle and shit?
Nah, I think it was flag.
Like flag football and shit?
Yeah. School shit, yeah.
That's right. Well, let's go to the home, dog. Like, what did the home look like? You know, how, your parents, the families, the siblings, like, what was your household like?
It was cool. I mean, I had both my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
Like, and it was 3 other siblings. I got 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it was pretty regular until like fucking probably like my 8th grade year.
Yeah.
Shit started changing, you know, like fucking the families don't always work out like that. So
for sure, man.
Yeah.
And it's cool for me to have you on here, right, dog? Because being a blue team homie from down here, and you being a blue team homie up there, trust me, for like we've always had questions like about like what was life for you fools up there, you know?
I'm here to answer.
Because always, because for us it was like, you know, we go, you know, like we go at it with each other, you know, we grow up with each other, we grow beefing with each other with blue team homies, you know. But for you guys, it was different up there, right? So sure, like, I want to go to the beginning as like when you were a kid in the streets, was it just all the homies from the same section, or did it kind of change like back and forth of what it was in your area?
Okay, now I get you. Not pretty much. So from where we're at, it's just strictly just us. Yeah. It's always been like that since like I can remember to be. Yeah. But yeah, it's just all been homies. But so all the surrounding areas are like the enemy.
The other side, the other side, for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So as a kid, like when you went to school, dog, like you seen them most of these fools like going to school and shit.
Going to school, yeah. Well, just on like high school and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because high school is when it starts getting active.
Yeah, in high school, and that was like we had to go to other towns for that. Like other cities next to us. Cool. I went in our town.
Right. I remember you told me off camera like Delano was like the closest city to you guys and all that, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So what would you guys do for fun, dog? Like pastimes and shit, you know? Like obviously there's less things to do out there, right? So you had to make the memories for yourself, right? Yeah. Like you had to make the good times. Like what would you guys do for fun out there?
Like as a kid or like
as a kid.
As a kid, shit, we'd just be out like riding bikes, fucking like quads and like little country shit, you know? It's like that. It's like that.
That's what I wanted to get into. Like, you guys are like the country version of us.
Exactly.
You know, like the cowboy version of us.
Yeah, horses and all that.
Yeah. But like that's cool because I just thought about that. I'm like, you guys are like the cowboy version of us, you know? Yeah. And it's like I feel like we don't even know anything about it out there.
Yeah, that's just different, like, for sure. It's way different.
So other than like sports and obviously like BMX spots, like what were some of the hangout spots in your city? You know, like where would you guys go as kids and just kick it?
There was always a little restaurant. They probably brought it back, but it was called Burger Planet.
Burger Planet?
Yeah, they had shut it down for a little bit.
They had like arcades in there and shit?
Yeah, they had like little couple games in there, and like that shit looked old school. Yeah. Yeah, but that's where we'll go, or like the park or shit like that. Just walk around. Yeah.
How many siblings did you have?
I have 3.
3? Yeah. You guys all grew up close?
Yeah, we were close always, yeah.
I feel like being out there, like the houses, you guys had to be close. Yeah. Right? Because you guys are all you have.
You're just stuck in there, like there's nothing else to do. Right. So everybody has to interact with each other.
Right, where everything over here is like more congested. It's like we got cousins like 15 minutes from here. We got family over here. We go to a couple cities down, do something, you know, where you guys like, I feel like there wasn't much to like go outside of other than your family and shit, you know?
Yeah, and my family, I didn't really have family like that.
Yeah,
like, exactly. Family is like in Delano, and other than that, I don't really know.
But you had to make the effort to go out there and want to see them, you know? But other than that, it's just the one in your house.
They're on the other side, so we can't fuck with them. Like
oh shit!
Yeah, so you know.
Hey, that's crazy. So how were like family events and functions?
It was cool until we all started getting older. Yeah, and like you could feel the tension, and then some people.
But they really started feeling some type of way, even though you guys are family and shit.
I mean, they try to keep it cool, but at the end of the day, like we both know what's up. Like
yeah, of course.
Yeah. You know, so we never even got in that.
I feel like it's one way or another because I've seen families who've had people from the other side, and they're like, that's still my like cuñado. That's still my whatever, you know, I don't give a fuck. But then there's some of them where like, hey, this used to be your close cousin. Now you guys are older and beefing it, and he's like, fuck you. And he's really one of those trying to like knock your head back, you know? So what was the music coming out of the pad, dog? Like what were your family listening to, your parents and your siblings?
Just mostly like oldies. Like, they'll always be. My mom will always be about me oldies. Like just when she be cleaning and shit in the morning. Yeah. That, I just always remember oldies.
Now, what about hip hop? When did hip hop start coming into your life?
My older brother.
Your older brother?
Yeah, my older brother.
What was he bumping?
Like fucking everything, like Tupac, Biggie, fucking anything like old school. Like
was the influence different because you guys were up there, so maybe you guys were listening to different things than we were down here, or do you guys listen to the same shit we were over here?
No, I think it's pretty much like
the same shit. Like the Tupacs, the Ice Cubes, the Games, the fucking the NWAs, all that.
All of it the same shit.
Yeah. Tell me like your hobbies, dog. Like outside of sports, I know you said sports was your big thing, dog. Like, did you ever do like drawing, like anything like that?
I tried to do drawing, but nah, that shit. I suck at drawing.
When did the homies start coming around?
The homie, fuck.
All the homies. When the homies, like, when did you start like really like paying attention to the homies and like I want to be involved with the homies?
All right, so like there was a homie that I met like when I was 9.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've always looked up to him.
Right.
And pretty much since 9, I've been always around it. But I never really got into it until I was like 13.
Yeah.
That's when I started like kicking it, doing shit, you know, and then I got my little thing on when I was 16.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know?
What was the first like bit of trouble you started getting into as a kid? And how did your family start taking it?
They didn't notice because it was around the time where I was telling you fucking like they had split.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm going one spot and then I'll end up being somewhere else. Like, you know, I was pretending.
So like if you were at mom's, I'm gonna be at dad's, but you really went to the hood.
Yeah, I was in the hood chilling.
And neither one of them knew where the fuck you were.
They thought I was over there with each other.
Hey, you think that was kind of like a blessing, or you think like if you didn't have it that way, you probably would have like gone somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If I didn't get that much like freedom.
That freedom.
I'll be fucking.
Hey, if you weren't doing what you're doing, right, like music, obviously all this, what do you think you'd be like? Even if you didn't get into your neighborhood, where do you think you would be right now? I asked Blanco the same question too, and I wanted to ask you and Tommy the same shit.
Yeah, damn, that's a good question. I don't know, probably fucking. Damn.
You think you would have gone far like in sports and shit?
In sports, probably. I mean, maybe in fucking.
Because we never think about that. Like, what would I have been?
Yeah, I never thought about it, but nah, maybe in sports, yeah. Nah, fucking, yeah, maybe some sports or something, or just some regular shit, just regular job type shit.
Who got you into music?
My older homies.
Your older homies?
Yeah, they always used
Were they rapping before that?
Yeah, they had their own little thing going, Fabulous Records.
So let's go into the city, right? The music culture of Pixley. Like, who was doing it for the city when you were coming up?
The older homie.
Yeah? Shout him out.
I don't even want to shout him out. He knows who he is. I just don't know if he wants his name on.
Yeah, oh no, I respect it. Hell yeah. But did they like how far did they go with it? Or do you feel like you and the homie already surpassed it?
Yeah, respectfully, we surpassed it.
Yeah, it's competition.
Yeah. But they did their shit. Like at that time, everybody's bumping. Like still to this day, people bumping. Yeah, they still do their shit.
Yeah, and now the reason I asked that, dog, is because I don't know why. Like I know sometimes we we get older, and we go through things or we see things, and then we're like, I don't know why I feel like I remember something from that, so I do. Like I feel like I remember somebody coming out of your city before when I was younger, and I'm trying to remember who it was, but that's dope, dog. Like who were your influences like before when you wanted to start rapping and shit? Like who was influencing you other than the homies? I mean like big artists, you know?
Big artists?
Yeah, who were you kind of like paying attention to them and trying to see how they were doing and shit and take notes from them and shit?
Around that time when I first started rapping, I think like YG and like
the early YGs?
Yeah, early YG, like fucking Blame It on the Streets and shit like that. Yeah, like that type shit. And maybe Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q was hard, dog.
Shit like that.
I feel like out of the whole TDE, he was my favorite.
Yeah, he gets down. I like his shit.
And it was just different.
Yeah.
It was different. Like Absol was different too, but sometimes like Absol would lose me because you would get too conscious.
Yeah, I get
you get super conscious, and I'm like, it's just like Kendrick. Like Kendrick's hard as shit. Like he's not like J. Cole, where like J. Cole like tells you how it is. He just like tells you the story. Where Kendrick's like you gotta think about it.
Yeah, he makes you think a little more.
Yeah, thinks a little more, which kind of like sucks. But like Absol makes you think to the extreme. Yeah. But Schoolboy Q was like the gangster, with like the fun. Yeah. With like the rugged shit. Like he gave you everything. Shit, I think him and like J Rock were like my two favorites at that time.
Yeah, you done.
So tell me about the first time you made a song, dog.
First time I made a song.
And where were you? And where was it? Like, was it at a house studio? Was it at a studio?
Yeah, no, I was at a house studio for sure. I remember fucking the homies are doing their own little thing. Yeah. And I was just there. And then they're like, you want to rap? I was like, fuck it.
Was it off the dome or you wrote some?
Nah, I wrote some little bullshit. Yeah. And fucking, I remember I spit it and like I was yelling into the mic like hella. And they're like, hey, fool, like, they're trying to teach me how to do it. I'm like, all right, man, I got you. And I did it. And now that I listen to it, that shit sounds hella fucked up.
We always go back to that shit was whack.
Yeah, they always told me that, hey, that shit's hard, but I didn't really think about it. I was like, nah, don't put it out. Like I told them, don't put it out.
Well, they probably meant like that shit was hard as in like, yeah, this shit was like probably whack, but we see you going somewhere. Yeah. Like keep that shit going, that shit's gonna be hard.
Hell yeah.
You know, because you do that, you know?
Yeah.
When did you start building your own confidence and start telling yourself, like, I could do this and I'm going to do this?
Fucking, it was pretty quick, low key, because, like, I started borrowing the homie's equipment.
Yeah.
And he would let me borrow it, and then, like, I give it back to him. I'm like, damn, I need to get my own. And fucking,
you hate relying on people.
Yeah, because then I'll get it like every like other week or every 2 weeks or something, you know. So I was like, damn, I need that shit here like all the time. And I ended up getting one. And yeah, ever since then I just been making.
What'd you get? The laptop with the interface?
I think it was like a little package deal, like fucking. I think like $600, $500. It was like Pro Tools or some shit.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
With a mic, a fucking interface.
How'd you teach yourself to use it? You taught yourself how to use the whole thing?
Yeah, I looked it up. I was just fucking around with it till I figured it out. It took
like
me a
YouTube
minute.
and all that shit.
I was pissed because I opened the box. I was like, oh, I'm about to start rapping. Well, you know, I didn't get to use it.
It's more complicated. You gotta download like softwares.
Yeah, that shit.
You gotta know inputs and shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, and but it kind of makes you like appreciate the engineers and like the producers.
They do that shit. Yeah, that's why I be watching them when they do it.
And they be doing that shit fast, dog.
Yeah.
You know, who's some of your favorite people to be in the studio with?
Like what? Like
just to have a session with. It could be producers. Like, I want this person in my session because this fool be getting me going, or I want this fool here because he be rapping with me. You know, and like we're competing. Like, who's some of your favorite people?
TommyGunz for sure. TommyGunz, that's cool as fuck to have in there. Hell yeah. And then also Keflon, he's a producer.
Yeah,
he gets down. Hell yeah, he be doing this shit quick too.
What was the first song you made that made movement?
My Word.
My Word?
Yeah, My Word. It was with the homie Manos. That one we didn't pay for shit. Like that one, we just literally got a camera and that was it.
Yeah,
we just shot it for us.
Well, like one of those low quality videos.
Yeah, we didn't put no money into the beat, no nothing. We just shot it. Like we didn't think nothing was gonna happen.
But what was the feedback like?
Other people, well, I think everybody was more surprised. Because it was like a bunch of young shit, and then that video where hella blew up and everything.
Yeah, and I think, what was the name of the song?
My Word.
I feel like I watched
like striped shirt.
Yeah. That's what. Okay, remember I told y'all like I had a flashback. Like I think somebody came out and said, but that's the song I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, damn. Okay, that's crazy how it goes back. Because I remember seeing the 16 letter boys.
Yeah.
I think it was back when like I think the homies from Oxnard were messing with you guys.
Yeah.
Right, like I Fight Too Trouble in them.
Yeah.
And I remember like, and I think like Surrealist is out there too in them, and I don't know, someone like has shared them like 16 letter boys. I remember you guys were from Pixley.
Yeah.
And then I see you guys coming over here now. And you guys are making a lot of movement. Who got to you guys and were like, hey, you guys need to come over here? And who's pushing you? I know DJ Flip is one of them.
Yeah, fucking shout out DJ Flip, shout out Ocho, fucking shout out to fucking 60 Management. Our manager be getting us places for sure.
Yeah,
he was doing this shit. Like he's the one tapping in with everybody.
Well, the most important thing is your management, dog.
Yeah.
Like you can have all. I've seen dudes like, obviously we're talking about an artist where I'm like, this far has a little bit window to shine, you know. But if you would have, I feel like if you would have had a better management or a good manager behind him, he would have been there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know. So when you talk about you need that push, but you need that organization because it ain't easy, dog. Like not everybody could be at the table.
No, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, your homies are with the team and shit, but maybe your homie's a little more of a knucklehead fool, and you don't want him representing the group yet, you know?
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
So, like, that's why, like, I always feel like having a good management. I've always seen, like, everything you guys do, 16 letter management's always on it, too.
Yeah, he's on it.
You know? For the people that don't know, obviously, we know, like, where does the 16th, what is the 16th letter?
The 16th letter is a P, and we're from Pixley, so, yeah, we just a different way of repping the P.
I see you guys messing with Blanco 15, obviously, like, you know, he reps the P, too.
Yeah.
I just found this out, like, there's a P umbrella, huh? That you guys kind of like all follow, like if you meet some homies from Pomona, you be like, oh, you fools are with the P's, like you guys.
I feel like low key, shit like that. Like anybody recipe, hell yeah, I fuck with you.
Hey, tell me this, dog. Like I was even thinking, I'm like, watch, that's gonna be a movement. It's gonna be a real movement because we have a clique from the hood called the P Dubs, and they always say like push it, like the Pee Wees.
Yeah.
Like oh, push it P's. I'm like, and then I met Blanco like P, and then the 16 letter boys the P's, and then there was somebody else. I'm like, wow, these fools are gonna start a fucking P umbrella.
Yeah, hell yeah. Everyone that recipe, they push that shit. I noticed that shit too. Like,
was it P Phase? Or I don't know. I want to say it was a homie from Pacoima. Oh, Pacoima. Who was it? Fucking Trouble P. The homie Trouble P from Pacoima was over there. He's all like, yeah, we're from the P's. You know, like, okay, shit. Like, this is gonna be a new thing, you know?
That shit hard.
When you meet people, dog, like, what's the one important thing you want them to know about you, dog? Like, what's the best quality you want them to know about you?
That this ain't no like gimmick or nothing. This is me. Like,
what's gonna set you aside from everybody else?
Fucking the way I work.
The work ethic.
Yeah, work ethic for sure. Like the way we work is crazy. Yeah, like you seen yesterday we were in the studio, you know?
Yeah.
We made it. Well, yeah, we worked.
Every time I hear you, like you guys coming to do the interview, I always like these fools are in the studio session till like 5. I'm like, yeah, like it's cool, dog. Like I'm not even mad at it, dog. Like it's a good thing because it's better than hearing that somebody didn't come through because they were partying. Or they were getting lit. Because like I've had fools where like they'd get like loaded the day before and they're like, hey, I can't even get up. You know, like. So when I hear like you fools are in the studio at LA, I'm like, it's cool, dog. Like, you know, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, that's one thing about us too. Like we know how to control it. So we'll turn up, but at the same time we gotta
But you know there's a mission.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we always tell each other. Like
there's always somebody that my older homie told me, is like, you could waste my money, but never waste my time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because your time you'll never get back.
Exactly.
You know, I wanna know, right? Out of all the states in the country, dog, what states would you like love to perform in? Like outside of the West region, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Because we always stay stuck over here. We always stay stuck in California. Like we always think like California, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, you know what? I know right now we have the talent and we have enough homies where if one of us just branches out outside to like the other side, I know one of you guys are gonna pop. And I think you and TommyGunz got that, dog.
New York go crazy.
You think New York will go up?
Oh yeah, DJ Flip, what's up? New York.
I'm telling you, New York and Florida, dog.
Yeah,
New York and Florida.
Yeah.
I feel like you fools will kill Florida and North Carolina. Homie, there's a lot of Mexicanos in North Carolina.
Let's go. Let's go.
You
know? That's right.
You know, so when you went in the studio, dog, and you knocked out that first one, it gained traction. You know, people started taking notice. What did it do to you?
To be honest, nothing at first, because it took a minute for it to start blowing up. But it took, I think, like 6 months, and that's when everybody started like tapping in. Like, hey, have you seen the numbers on it? I checked, it was like at 500,000.
Who was the original people in your circle when you first started coming up?
The same homies.
The same homies.
Yeah, it's always the same. Look, there was more homies, but like
the 16 Letter Boys. It just consists of you and Tommy, or is it? There's more homies, more, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's more homies.
Oh, you guys got a lighter?
Yeah, shoot the lighter, por favor.
But yeah, now there's more of us. There's just the homies are gonna pop out soon. Like we're gonna do a rollout and everybody's gonna.
We was gonna do like a Wu-Tang.
You did tight shit. Yeah, that shit gonna be tight. Yeah, we're slowly gonna start popping out again.
Yeah,
we just gotta do it right.
Guys, instead of Wu-Tang, guys call it P-Thang, you know?
P-Thang,
the P-Thang clan.
Yeah, that shit gonna be hard.
Yeah. Who the artist? So I know Blanco 15. How'd you guys make me Blanco 15?
That was TommyGunz. TommyGunz linked up with him, and they were doing their shit. They fucking started going to the studio together all the time. Yeah. They were kicking it for a minute, you know? And yeah, we just started cooking some shit up. But yeah, shout out to him.
What was your first impression when you met him?
This was wild. This was wild. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a desert boy right there, dog. I know I had the interview with him. I saw him, like, I used to live in Palm Desert for like, I think it was like a year or so. And it's like, it's just like Pixley out there. Because it's like, you got to make something happen out there. Yeah. You know, because there's not much to do out there. Yeah, I remember I used to be in Palm Desert. I'm like, damn, there ain't nothing to do out there, you know? But the females was bad as fuck out there. That's why I told him, like, I know you fools have like badass Middle Eastern women out there. You know? Middle Eastern, yeah, they're big in Palm Springs, bro. Especially the snow bunnies that come from Canada and shit, you know? Appreciate that. So, man, down in LA, dog, like, who else outside of Blanco and DJ Flip you guys messing with? I know TommyGunz, they went with P-Face.
Yeah, we got some shit right there too. I got some shit with him. But we gonna shoot a video to that soon.
Yeah. Is there anybody else you guys want to work with?
Me and YBEs, I don't know if you know theirs.
YB? Yeah, that used to be Lil Yogi.
No, YBEs.
Oh, YBEs? No.
Yeah, he's from TheYeeetv. That's what me and him got a little EP coming too. So that shit gonna go up. That's what doing this shit right now too.
What you guys gonna call the EP?
I don't even know, to be honest. We haven't talked about it yet.
When you come up with when you come up with songs, right? Do you usually like when you hear a beat, what's your process on writing a song, right? Yeah. Like from the beginning to the end.
So basically, my first thing, I hear the beat, I just try to come up with a hook, like catchy ass hook.
The hook's the first thing you hit.
That's my first thing. Yeah. After I get the hook, I could like everything else is easy. It's just a cool verse, you know. Yeah. But yeah, my first thing is the hook.
I could tell you have fun with hooks because the homie Stretch has shown me a song where you were like harmonizing it. You know, and I'm like, that's different.
Yeah, that's why, because that's
different.
Because for a minute, that's how I used to rap like that. I used to do some shit like that, and I stopped. But I'm bringing it back to all that. Like I'm bringing all that shit back.
The Food Thugs and Harmony are coming back, dog.
All that
shit. You know, but that's cool though because I like that because most rappers usually stay in one lane. Yeah, hell yeah. Versus like rap. Hook is rap. Nobody ever thinks about singing harmony. Yeah. You know, like bridges and hooks and shit like that. You know, who taught you how to structure a song?
Yeah. To be honest, nobody's just seeing the way other people work around me. Yeah. And I just take things from everybody, like a little bit of everything, and I just try to piece it together. And then it's also the people I used to listen to. Like I listen to Nate Dogg a lot too.
Nate Dogg, she's strange. Hey, me and the homie Tragic be bumping that shit. That's right, I was telling him, I'm like, man, Nate Dogg out of all time, out of King of Hooks. Hell yeah, and I think that's why you go into like, I want to hit the hook first.
Exactly, because I listened to him hella back then. The homie put me on. I remember that. Like we used to be drinking all the time when I was hella young. Yeah, Nate Dogg always be bumping in the back.
You gonna be you gonna be the new Nate Dogg.
Hell yeah, that's the goal.
You gonna be everybody gonna hit demon up for the hooks.
Smack them before they go up.
What are your goals, dog? Like, what do you look forward to, homie?
Shit, we just trying to go up right now. Just trying to put on for the whole Central Valley, pretty much. Because I feel like we don't get enough recognition. Yeah, so. Yeah. It's one of those places like you got to prove yourself a little more than the usual. Yeah, but it's okay though.
Because if you come out of the big cities, like fucking obviously like LA, like San Francisco, San Diego, it's easier. Yeah. Because there's already like things set up for you guys to succeed.
It's already here.
Yeah, Central Valley, like things like the desert, where like Blanco comes from and all that. It's like, first of all, you still got to set up the opportunities and then have those opportunities help. Yeah. You know what I mean? And do you feel like that like put the battery in your pack to be a hard worker and shit?
Yeah, it has to, because if we didn't do that, then we wouldn't be here. Yeah. Because you got to do you got to take that fucking 2 hour something drive every time you want to do something.
And you don't want to waste it either, dog.
Hell no. You got to take advantage of every little time you get.
What made you appreciate things?
Shit, just where we come from. Like we didn't really have shit like that. Yeah. Like there ain't really nothing to do out there, so. And then just coming up too, like we weren't like the richest family either, Like, we had what we needed, but we didn't have like everything we wanted type shit,
Does it make you look at people different that have them opportunities, dog? Because you're like, damn, you have this sitting right here in front of you, like motherfuckers from this side, and you ain't doing shit with it. When we wish we had that shit over there.
Yeah, that should be way better.
We be having everything pop over there,
Yeah, but it just shows me like the two different like type people. Yeah, but
when you meet somebody new, what do you look into them? Like, what do you look for them? Like, what kind of qualities you want out of them when you first meet them to ensure that you're gonna have a good relationship with them?
Shit, just the vibe. Like right off the back, I had to fuck with. Like I could tell. Like the homies know what's up. Like we had interviews before with certain people, and like we ran into different people certain times, and right off the back, I could tell if I'm gonna fuck with you or not. Yeah. But like I don't know what it is. It's just like from the
you can just read the you can feel the energy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like I can already tell right at the back if I'm fuck with them.
Yeah, I know. Every time I do my podcast, dog, like in the beginning, you'll see, like I'll chill, like I won't bother you guys because I know like you guys are soaking everything in and shit. But like we'll kick it on the episode. Cause like it's just in the reality, dog. It's just two homies chilling. Kicking. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, this is cool. I like this.
So when you came to LA, dog, what were your impression of the homies over here?
They cool as fuck. Yeah, because where we're from, like we always been cool with like all the homies, like so any homie we see.
But let's be honest, dog. Let's be honest, homie. Like I'm gonna put my homies, like all the homies down here on blast too. Yeah. Like there's a lot of homies over here who always felt like, oh, well, them fools are from up there,
Yeah, no, I be
like stupid shit like that,
Yeah,
like when not knowing, like, hey, homie, like at the end of the day, like those are the frontliners.
Yeah, we out there, like,
you know what I'm saying, like, because my pops would always tell me that shit, like my pops did a lot of time in prison, and he would tell me like, as much as we don't get along with them fools on the other side, we respect it, but we respect the homies more up there. Yeah, who got to go at it with these fools on a day-to-day basis.
That shit regular over there. Yeah, but it's just different. Yeah.
What was the music, like the music that they were bumping on the radio station out there? Would it be a lot of the West Coast shit, or would it still be a lot of the ATL shit? Because I know you kind of grew up around when like ATL was popping at that time.
Yeah, low key it was that. Yeah, that was like all that T.I. and bunch of
T.I. and all that shit. Yeah. What were some of the favorite movies you watched growing up?
Blood In, Blood Out.
Fucking man, I asked that for a fucking reason, dog. Yeah. I asked that for a reason. Hey, I always ask homies what their favorite movies were growing up, because you could tell an American Me homie between an American Me homie and a Blood In, Blood Out homie.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if all the real homies knew, like, all the Blood In, Blood Out homies, all the Blood In, Blood Out homies were always like the fucking... Yeah, we ain't even like got into like maybe that loca and shit like that, Then those are like the, hey man, homie, you don't even know what's up. Yeah. But like Blood In, Blood Out, Blood In, Blood Out was like short movies. Blood In, Blood Out was like more accurate than American Me was, dog. You know what I mean? Like Miklo, we really had a Miklo in the hood, which was like, like all that shit. Besides TommyGunz, like we're gonna get into them too. What other homies did you have in your hood that were from like different ethnicities? Because
we have another one. Like we have a couple homies that are like that, but it's regular to us because like we grew up around them. Like it don't seem nothing different, Like,
well, that's what I want to say, because we like the one thing I hate about these other like outlets and shit is they try to make that a big thing.
Yeah.
Like how's it like being white in a Mexican neighborhood? Like motherfucker, hey, for all they know, I'm Mexican too, homie. Yeah. Like, what you mean?
Like, they just go based on looks.
That never even mattered to us, homie. Cause
we don't see it like that
at all. Cause we had a homie, the homie Ali, who was from, I think it was from Iraq. I'll be honest, I think this fool was from Iraq or like some shit like that. But I never noticed it, homie. Yeah. Like, we just kicked it with this fool. This fool was so cool and shit. And it's like, you just don't notice that. Yeah. You know, so it ain't nothing major to us, dog.
Nah, it's not.
You know, so that's the one thing, like, I always wanted to put out there. And I want to keep asking homies, too, because I want to show everybody, like, that ain't nothing new to us, dog.
Like, there's nothing to hype.
No, we had a white homie pull up, and he's straight talking Spanish. You're like, what the fuck? What's up, fool?
Homies talking Spanish and shit, too.
Yeah, we had a...
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you a story. We had a homie. we have a homie. Hey, this is how crazy it is. Watch, I had a homie I still have the homie from the shout out to homie Noches. He's a black homie from the hood. Yeah. All right. But the first time I met this fool, I could have swore I just thought he was Puerto Rican, dog. Yeah. No, I was like, so where we from? He's like, I'm from so and so. They call me Noches. I'm all right, so and so. We're like, want to go to the other side of the hood, fool? Yeah. So we go on the bike. He's on my pegs, and we're going down the other side of the hood, and crash hits us, you know? Yeah. So we're sitting there. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, something. It's a Mexican name, right? Yeah. This fool's like Byron Jackson. I was like, what?
Oh, shit.
I was like, what? Oh, you got me, what? Oh, I didn't even know. Like, cause like, when you meet them in the hood, dog, they're just homies. You don't even pay attention. Like, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
like, damn.
That's right.
You know, so I want to get into this, right? Real quick. I never asked a rapper this, dog. You taking a female out to a date for? What's the first date for you with a female?
The first date?
Yeah, you take like a bitch you really want to like impress.
Like impress. See, me, I'm a fucking. For sure, you gotta go on a date, but I'm gonna say that's like
where you taking them and shit.
Like exactly where?
Yeah, like where? Like if you had to, dog.
Let me see. See, I don't know restaurants like that. Like me, low key, I just look them up on the spot. Like I'll look up a fancy restaurant. I'll be like, okay, we're going here. Yeah. You know, but like I don't really know restaurants like that. But for sure, like what I'll do is I'll take them, like we'll go out somewhere like a beach or some shit, like do some regular shit, and then fucking.
All right, you're riding in the whip with the girl.
Okay.
Right, you guys are going somewhere. What you playing? You playing some love shit or you playing TommyGunz and Demon?
I'm playing TommyGunz and Demon.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear, dog.
TommyGunz and Demon.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, man.
What was it like? Like, what are the females like out there in Pixley? Like, you guys fuck with them, or you guys like, nah, we want to go fuck with the bitches from somewhere else?
Yeah, nah, we ain't fucking for the ones with dogs. Nah? Oh, no. Everyone already knows. Yeah, town city's small.
Everybody knows each other and shit. Yeah. What's your favorite features that you want to do?
Features, like big features?
Yeah, big features, dog. Like Mount Rushmore features that you've ever wanted to do.
For sure, Zoe Osama. I say that all the time. I'm gonna get that.
Zoe Osama gets a lot of love from our community, dog.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of love.
Fucking, let me see, Drummer Boy for sure too.
I can see the Drummer Boy one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tapped in with the homie. Fucking, and let me see for another one.
Yeah, I can think of shit else.
Yeah, probably King Lil G.
King Lil G too?
Yeah. Just cause, I think we can get some shit.
You out in the hood, dog, and you're posted up with the homies. Who was bumping on the boombox?
With the homies? Shit, probably,
like what's the hood music you guys would listen to?
Shit, probably like Mr. Shadow or some shit.
Mr. Shadow, the Mr. Little Ones.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, hell yeah.
You ever been to a concert, like the hip hop concerts?
No, I haven't.
Nah, as a youngster?
No, I didn't.
I think the little Mr. Little Ones and the Mr. Shadow ones were popping, dog.
Yeah, because around that time they do at the like car shows and shit. Yeah, see,
but not even that, fool. They would crack.
Yeah,
like fools would just get into it, and like the shits would always crack off and shit. I think that's why I was like, "Damn, you got a bunch of gang-banging performances and fools getting into it in the crowd and shit."
See, I was too young for that shit.
Hey, would you ever get into movies, dog?
Yeah, I want to do that shit.
Yeah, all right.
I want to try some shit.
So tell me, like, what kind of movies you would do?
Like, probably some hood shit, like some Friday type shit.
Yeah, but would you ever step outside the gangster role and do other things?
Yeah, like if I didn't have to do like no extra shit, like like hello.
Yeah, no, like, cause like, look, I don't fuck with that shit, like putting the man in a dress and like crossing that line. But there is like who can you see you playing in another movie? Could you see like a family movie? Like he'd be in a sitcom? You think it could just be like what kind of movies you think he could be in?
See, we could be in like some fucking. Put me in some action movies.
Some action movies.
Yeah, put me in some action movies. Watch what happens.
Yeah, because I'm tired of like always getting the fucking prison, the fucking like cholo roles and shit. I'm like, there's homies that could act, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I haven't seen a homie who's been rapping in this section and trying to rap. And I mean, that's rapping in the section. It's trying to act too.
Yeah, I'll be down to do that shit. I never done it, but I was talking to the homie. We're trying to make our own little shit,
like the short films and shit. Hey, I don't. I mean, like I would just throw it out there, dog. But I think it would be bad as fuck to get like a short series of like, just kind of like you guys put a story together on what life was out there in Pixley, but just showing it up, you know.
Hell yeah.
And have you guys play that shit? That shit would be hard, dog.
Hell yeah,
you know what I mean?
We are for real, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give me some of your upcoming plans coming up, dog.
We got fucking me and Tommy gonna be dropping a little EP. That shit gonna drop real soon with hella videos. And then I got a little album dropping after that.
You guys are the type to want to drop videos to every single song if you could? Or do you think there's only certain songs that deserve videos?
Yeah, just certain ones. Yeah, certain ones for sure. Yeah, because, I mean, it would be cool to do all of them, but not all of them deserve a release.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, yeah, dog. Well, look, I do a series of, like, last questions, right? And it's just a little something that people get to know you and shit, right? So if you're on an island by yourself for a year and you could only listen to 3 artists, who you bumping?
Nate Dogg, TommyGunz, and let me see.
That's why he's the GOAT.
He said that's why he's the GOAT. Let me see. The last one, fuck. Brand Woods.
Yeah, Brand Woods. That's a good one. That's a curveball.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure Brand Woods.
Oh, country.
The country, nah, oldies. Oh, David. Yeah, put your boy on, man. It's Brand Woods. He just passed away, dog.
Yeah.
He just passed away too. But Brand Woods is like, he came from LA too.
We don't bump on
I'm your puppet. Yeah, Brand Woods. Yeah. All right, 3 movies. You can only watch 3 movies in 1 year.
Blood In, Blood Out. Fucking Shot Caller.
Shot Caller?
Yeah,
you know what? My girl just put me on Shot Caller.
That shit's hard.
Yeah.
And fucking.
You know what I just watched too? The one with Conejo and Shia LaBeouf. The Tax Collector. That shit was hard.
Yeah, I seen that shit too. Yeah. That's just hard. But probably what was that movie with Adam Sandler and that shit?
What's your Waterboy?
No.
Longest Yard?
No, with all the other foods in there. Damn, I can't think of it right now. Grown Ups.
Yeah, Grown Ups. That's just hard.
Yeah. Those 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking all right. If you gotta live by a quote that explains your life, what would it be?
Fuck.
What's a good quote that explains who you are?
Damn, that's a good one. I don't even know.
That's a thinker right there.
Yeah, that's a thinker. Yeah, that's a curveball right there.
It's too early in the morning for that shit. Here you go.
I can't think of one right now.
You're all good, dog. Hey, look, man, tell the people where they can find you, bro. Get them all their Instagrams. Tell them the Instagram and shout out your. First of all, hold up. You were on the phone with a homie.
Oh yeah.
Shout the homie out because the homie said to shout him out. We didn't even do it.
Hey, much less is only for reminding. Shout out to Mono. He's gonna be getting out real soon. We're about to bring him around. Y'all stay tuned.
The homie was about to be pissed. You ended that shit out without shouting him out.
I be high as fuck. You know how he get.
Shit. Hey, shout out to the homie. Hope you get out soon too, dog.
Oh yeah.
But let everybody know where they can find you and where they can find your management, dog.
All right. Look up 16 Letter Boys on everything. Shout out to 16 Management. That's the manager right there. He be doing his shit. Go follow him. Shout out to TommyGunz. Make sure you go tap in with him. Free the homie Shot at J, free Hitter, free all the homies that are locked up right now. Fuck it, free Monos. We're gonna be bringing them around real soon. Y'all stay tuned.
Hell yeah. Once again, man, it's your boy Clean Side Blaze, Yeee TV. It's another podcast right here at the Real House in Van Nuys, California. Man, we out.